What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran. And we're returning for another bonus tune included on the deluxe edition of Danse Macabre, originally 2023, updated version 2024. And given that it's the Halloween season, I wanted to come back and do another one of these quickly. And we're going to listen to New Moon Dark Phase, which I'm taking to mean a remix or a re-rendering of New Moon on Monday, originally from Seven and the Ragged Tiger, 1984. And I actually recall New Moon on Monday was one of the Duran tunes that going into it I didn't recognize by name, didn't think I would know it, and then once I started to hear it, it was like, wait, I think I heard this in my youth in the 80s. So yeah, it's another one that apparently found its way into the radio play in Southern California and presumably many other places. It has that early to mid 80s Duran new wave meets synth pop type of feel, so curious to hear what they're going to do with it on this album, which is spirit and undead and indeed All Hallows Eve themed or in that type of atmosphere. So I'd expect it to maybe be heavier, slower, perhaps a bit more haunting and austere. In any case, let's hear. This is New Moon Dark Phase from one of the bonus tunes, or rather one of the bonus tunes from the deluxe edition of Danse Macabre.
You shake up the picture, the lizard mixture with your dance on the eventide. You got me coming up with answers, all of which I deny. I said it again, but could I please rephrase it? Maybe I can catch you right. I couldn't really put it much plainer, but I'll wait till you decide. Send me a warning sirens, as if I could ever hide. Last time I knew I light my torch and waited for the new Monday, and I fighting through the night. Thursday's the cold day with a lonely satellite. Breaking away with the beast in both worlds, a smile that you can't disguise. And every minute I keep finding clues that you leave behind. Spamming from these reminders, as if I forget tonight. This time I live now. I like my touch and waiting for the new Monday, and I'm fighting through the night.
That's really cool. It's not as different from the original as actually I expected. I expected it to be fundamentally different. Certainly, I didn't expect the chorus in particular to be as similar in sound and melody as the original. Ultimately, I think Simon sounds really good on the vocals. I do like the slightly more austere and I don't even think, like horror or dark is actually the right word. It's just a bit more mysterious. I think that's the word my brain is searching for. It has a bit more of a mysterious sound, a bit less energetic, 80s sounding, but still closer in sonic territory than I expected it to be. I do like the natural world sounds that we hear, a bit of the like wind and sort of the ambiance that I think is one of the elements that distinguish it from the original. But yeah, again, I think Simon sounds good on vocals. I feel like the bass line stood out a bit more. I feel like JT's bass work was more prominent or at least more noticeable because of maybe the lack of sonic surrounding relative to the original. But yeah, ultimately it's closer than I expected. I wasn't even thinking in advance about, dark phase of the moon, different phases of the moon, so of course there's a theme relative to the original title, but dark also relative to the general concept of the Danse Macabre album, so I think it works both looking backward and looking into the present or even forward, so that's a nice little conceptual detail with the title. But yeah, ultimately I enjoy the the different variant of it. Excuse me. But, I guess my brain is thinking that, the original, it has that classic 80s sound, so yeah, it just makes me want to listen to the original. So yeah, shout out to the old Duran, shout out to the current Duran, shout out to all the Duranis still here for these reactions. Let me know what you think of this one. I believe the remaining tune of the 3 bonus tracks I've been given access to, big shout out to Adam again, is actually a cover. I think is it ELO? Is it the Electric Light Orchestra? I'm not sure, but yeah, either way, I believe the remaining one is a cover, so we'll get to that one soon. Let me know what you think of this, and I will see you then. Peace.